So in Malham, setting off, gonna go to Janet's Foss first of all, and then from there go to Gordale Scar, and then from there gonna go somewhere else. But eventually I will loop around and back to Malham and the cove. Oof, it's just a little bit nippy, to say the least. Malham Cove, just over there. Just about a mile from Malham is Janet's Foss and the cave. So it's an easy path, as you can probably tell. Very touristy in summer, etc. Not a soul today, but it will get busier, I kind of guess. But a beautiful morning, but it is forecast to get wet later on, and then snow. I'd love to be out on the tops in the snow, but unfortunately, work. Fortunately. But today on my feet I've got my B2 mountain boots, my Mantas, not my usual Mindalls. And the only reason isn't because they're cold or the area, it's because I left my Mindalls behind. But always have a backup, belt and braces. Right, let's crack on. Hi sheep. One of the great features of the Yorkshire Dales are field barns, storage for food, animals, farm implements back in the day. Wasn't so long ago that they all fell into disrepute, because who wanted them? But that's a great feature of the Dales. So eventually grants were given out, and luckily a lot of the field barns were saved. Some became houses, some remain as what they are today, storage facilities. But they're a feature that you don't want to lose. Just one of the things in the Dales. So now we're heading up towards Janet's Foss. Into the woods. First sign of Janet's Foss. Come round the corner. It's slippy. Just be careful. Limestone is slippy. Nice little waterfall. Let's get up there. I think probably the beauty of this place in summer is that absolutely beautiful, crystal clear water. Hot day, picnic, swimming. Probably can't actually beat it. Up there, that's the cave. Really, it's just an entrance, not really a cave. But yeah, you can imagine lots of people here when it's warm. Come here when it's quiet, when it's colder. And if you want to go in there now, why not? See really just what is a little bit of a scar, and people coming down. There's actually two people coming down. You imagine all this area just flooded, which it does, and now over years and years and years it's cut into the limestone. Quite impressive, really. surprisingly, this actually is a footpath up. Back in my younger days, I used to go up the waterside that way. But it's drier, so I'm going to go up this side. So that's really halfway up Gordale Scar. Scramble at the very start. It's not too wet, go up the middle and cut across to the left. Ugh. Now it's a bit of a scambly climb out. Check out the little waterfall, it's fantastic in summer. Right, so from Gordale Scar, which is that behind me, now I'm going to go up towards Street Gate, up the track, up the path, and so on and so forth. Hits the road, narrow road, so be careful. And then we're going to do a little bit of a diversion before we actually get to Malham town. If you've got a day on your Pennine Way, you can actually come and do this if you stay in Malham, you know, for a day. Anyhow, up the hill, Street Gate. The fell in the distance is Fountains Fell, part of the Pennine Way, the Malham, Fountains Fell, Pennygent, Horton, and then up and on. It wasn't like that when I did my Pennine Way, it poured it down. On the track now, there's particularly one that's going to take me on towards Arncliffe. So it's an Arncliffe track I'm taking. Obviously not the main road or the road. It's not really a main road. I'm not taking the bridle way. I'm taking a track because I want to go there. If that's right. Anyhow, it's up there that I want to go towards. There's something I want to go and see. And then I can loop back round. So I may get to Arncliffe, I may not. From here, it's 4 miles there, 4 miles back. I have to watch that's coming over. I know it's going to rain. So we'll see. The thing with cows, you just got to be confident. Confidence is the winner. Right, cattle grid. Oh dear. Cowside waterfall, which if you think about it is pretty apt. That would be pretty damn awesome, you know, in full spate, but it ain't today. But it's one of these waterfalls where it's a little bit off the beaten track. just a few yards, 100 yards off the main track. But if you don't get out, you don't see. Dropping cold now, I must admit. Ooh, I think there's a cave down there. But I won't be going down to the very bottom to look up. And that is it. So back onto the main track and I'll carry on. With Fountains Fell behind me there, I'm now going to head off to a place called Parsons Pulpit. Again, slightly off the beaten track, but from there I can loop back onto the bridleway, the Arncliffe bridleway, which gets me back to Malham before the weather kicks in and it gets dark. Right, Parsons Pulpit, here we come. On the pulpit now, as you can tell, at the highest point in this particular area. Behind me there, Fountains Fell, and again, and so on. As you go left, around, you got Ingleborough. Over that way, you've got Pendle Hill. Over that way, you got Craco and Bardham Moor and such like. You can scan across that way, Duckethwaite Moor, and it's just starting to rain a little bit, so I'm going to get off the tops now, head towards Malham and take some views from there. Can't really hang around up here, even though I do have full Gore-Tex and mountain boots. Right, let's get off this. See you in Malham ish. Just back there, which I'll go back down onto, is the bridleway to Arncliffe. But I thought I'd come and see something before I headed back down. Bit interesting. And I'm looking to my right now. That's gruesome, but Let's just go and see this. First snow of this winter, as it were. Fountains Fell is now getting a bit of a coating. Nice. Bit windy now. I've done like the first loop of a figure of 8. Now the bottom part of the figure of 8. In front of me that way, which is behind me that way, Malham Town. So I'm going to go down the road towards Malham Town and then turn left down towards Malham Cove. Gonna get worse. Gonna get a lot worse. The limestone pavement, which is super slippy, full of people. Oh, whacking big drop, and there you go. Now, Harry Potter fans will know part of it was filmed here, but there's no film stars here. It was all done with green screen. Sorry to disappoint Harry Potter fans. And that view is on my back.
Falls are quite fun actually. Like, you just kind of 3 scales until you do it a few times and you're like, wow, that's so fun. Fun experience just flying down the rock wall. It's really great.
So now, really, it's back down into Malham itself from the cove. Kind of guess I'm a pilgrim and will follow the pilgrims. Beautiful clear water. It has in the past trickle over the top as a waterfall when we had a massive amount of rain. It's pretty rare for that to happen, but it does. Right, footpath easy into Malham.